Halloween Hunter is back.
Okay, alright guys, and just here, so this is actually the project file of this walk here, the Halloween walk here, and see here, and totally it's an 18 seconds. Okay, and just we can break this project, and just here, just first of all, just we can go to the, we can take a few views, and just here, and this is the default, and just here, just we can take this as a custom view one. Okay, and just here, just with the help of this hand tool, and just once we can zoom it a little bit out, and just here, and now here just what we can do here means just here, just once we can go to the back here, and so this is actually a sky background, and just once we can go through the background here, and actually this is the illustration, and just this illustration just I click on, and here we can see just once we can go to the effects and control, and just here just I used some motion tile here, and just later just I used to give some tint. So without tint it's look like a original color, so I don't want this color here, and just I want the color like should look like some grayscale color just here for the mode, and just here just I used to give the curves. Okay, and just now here just I duplicated these for a lot of times here. Okay, and just once we can solo this one here, and just solo all the skies here, and just once we can see, so I think only these two skies, that's it mostly here for the sea. Okay, alright, and just now just here, just once we can see this one, and just so what it is, these means these are the clouds, just by mistake just I didn't change the name here. Just once we can go to this comp, and here also these are also the same, the illustration, just I didn't do any illustration for this one, just I download from the pretty, just I will share the source files with you. Okay, and just here, just want to go back to here, and just the same thing here, just we applied the tint, and just I don't want motion tile here, that's the reason just I disabled that thing. Okay, and just now here, just once go back to that, it's sky BG here, and just here also the same, and just I used to give some mask here, so just here, just once if we change the mask here, and just here just we used to give some feather for this mask, and just here once go to the mask photo, and just here just I used to give feather, because without the feather it's look very sharp, just I don't need that kind of sharpness here. Just I duplicated these sky BGs for a lot of times. Okay, and because just as we are doing the Halloween scenes, and you don't worry about this is why it is blurring, because I applied some depth of field, and just later just I can explain the breakdown how we applied the depth of field. Okay, and just here, just once you can see, I placed all these sky beaches. Just once turn on the sky beaches, clouds here. So by mistakenly, just I didn't rename this one, and just now we can rename here. Just make it some clouds. Okay, and now everything is changed here. Okay, and just see, and these are some of the clouds just I used in this project. Okay, and so here just we placed in this 3D space, and just here just I placed here, just once we can see this 3D space, and just here just press C, and see here just we can have some dolly camera. Okay, and just I placed all these things and arranged in very particular manner, so it should look like this. And here coming to here, these are the birds flocking, and just here just watch this birds flocking means just here once see this one, while this Halloween house, so this is the Halloween house basically, and just once the camera goes for 2 seconds later, just we can see some bats are flocking. Just the bats are the very mandatory in the Halloween scene. So here just how I made things actually, and just here we can see, and once click this pre-comp file, and here so these are the bat, so here the bat has some default animations. So this is an image just which I used the puppet tool, and just I used some curves to make it dark. So once you disable this curve, sorry, this fill, just I fill, and just once you go to the puppet here, see here, and just the puppet engine, just I used to have some animation here, the wing animation. So this is for this animation, and just here we can see there are a lot of bats here. So here, and just how I made with, just it's like very simple, just like position, just animated the position here. That's it, and with the help of the change little bit of rotation, and I duplicated with more number of times with different rotation and the position out here. Okay, and just here we can see, and it is about the bat animation. And now here, once we can go to this comp one, and just here there is a, if you unsolo this one, and this is a bat. Okay, and now final thing, just we can click some ads here, add here, add means something else, just we can see, and just once I recommend you to unsolo everything here. Just we made everything, just we placed everything here, and just now here, just what we can see, and see here, this is the BGs actually, and these BGs actually, once we double click here, and this is illustration, just I illustrated this thing, these are not images, and this is the PNG. Okay, and just once we can go to this composition, and just here, just I made everything into 3D, and just here, just we can see, and just I placed here for the first scene, and these all are everything, and just here, once we can go, we can come back to the very last frames, and just see here, and here a lot of BGs are there. So these are the some of the clicks, just I placed here, and just here I placed one by one after one. So this is the placement of this one, these clips. Okay, and just I placed here, and coming to here, just these are the some of the trees. So here, these are the some of the trees, just I made it into 3D, and just I placed these into the entire scene. Okay, alright, and just now, just we used to have nearly 4 to 5 trees over here. Okay, and just here, just we used to have some pre-comp here, and just what this pre-comp means, just once we can go here, and this is also, just once you can turn here, and this is also tree, dry trees, just I used here. And this is a yard, and this is a yard, and this dry trees and the yards, just I placed over here. Okay, and the final thing here, just here we used to have something else called, and the fog here, and the fogs, and just to turn off the symmetry. And this fog is very mandatory, and just once you can solo this one, and see here, this is the fog, and once we can see this fog, and even this is a fog also, just an image, just I download from the internet, and just I will share everything, and just I place these fog to give the realistic feel for the scene. Okay, and just now the thing we used to do here is actually, and even these are our trees, and just I placed, and this is the clouds, just I placed for the entire scene. Okay, and coming to here, this is the hand I illustrated here, and just here, so I made this in Illustrator, and just here, coming to here, just once we can go to the effects and just see here, and just I used to give some puppet animation. See here, there are some animation for these fingers. Okay, and just for starting frame, just he don't appear, and just see here, the pumpkin is talking something else, and so after finishing it, just he appears. So here, just I animated here the position for this frame. And coming to here, and these parts we can talk later. And first, just we can talk about this Halloween and see here, and this Halloween. Sorry, this is not just we can discuss this Halloween logo. That is, we can talk it with later. And just here, this pumpkin. See here, and this pumpkin, and just basically see these pumpkin, and even this pumpkin also just I illustrated in Illustrator, and we can see this one, and I made this in Illustrator, and just I split it into two copies here, and this is the top and this is the bottom. Okay, and here we used to have fire. This fire is actually footages, yes, which I will provide you in the source files. And see here, basically these fires, and that means just while he's talking, this fire is coming. Okay, and just I animated this pumpkin, and when we go to the effects here, and one more thing, just I animated, and just later just I rendered this. Just how I animated means just with the help of this puppet shape, which I explained in the wings. Just I used to see here, and just here, just I think I didn't save this copy, and just I animated with the help of puppet only. Just I animated, and just I rendered that separately, and just I placed that thing over here, and just I added the flower and fire floating embassy also. Just here we can see these embers, and these will give you the most realistic feel. Okay, and just here, so that's it, and that's it about this pumpkin. And just here, coming to here, these sparkles. And coming to here, we can see the sparks over here. So these sparks means actually, and just here, just once we can see, and just here, and how I made means even this is also just I rendered the sequence, and just here just how I made means with the help of the just I will show you just like this with the help of the 2D shape tool. Just I made this one, that's it. Okay, and just once we turn on the stroke, and just we can increase the stroke size, and just we can use the buffer cap, and just here once we can go to the tapper and make this start end and just end, and just with the help of the same technique just I followed and duplicate this into more number of times. Okay, and just here just we can turn off the okay, and just here just once we can see here, and now we used to get a smoothness here. So the same just here, just with the help of these trim paths, just I animated like this. Okay, and the same thing just I animated, and here, and I duplicated into multiple copies, and some are very very thin and lean I made, and some are very very bold. Okay, alright, and just I placed it here. Why placed it? Just after finishing this guy, just the camera is moving here. The camera is moving this part. Okay, and at this moment, just I need some sparks here, and this spark should be a little bit cartoonic and toonish type. So that's the reason just I placed this one. Okay, alright, and that's it. We finished this part, and just now, I showed you how to place it and everything. And coming to here, just we used to have a oval here. See this oval, and the oval is an image basically I downloaded from internet, and just it doesn't have any animation, just it's it flashes his eyes. Okay, that's it. That's the only animation here this logo will have. Okay, and these eye flashing is red solids too. I all solids, and just with the help of this mask, just I animated this blinking eyes effect. Okay, that's it. Okay, and the main thing now here means just we can discuss this how we can discuss this thing. Everything is going into this Halloween final logo. We can discuss that thing later. And the thing here is just we need to take a camera and null object. So this is the main just how. And now I tied this camera to linked this camera to this null object, and just we can see this null here. And by starting, it's going here. It's a dolly shot, and later just we can have some. And here we used to have some, see here, and now just I rotated these in the y direction, and just here these depth of field just we can discuss later, and later it's going, and now just here we can see, and again just now we are changing the position here, and now these is having the z direction. And from here it's going from z direction. Okay, and it's okay, and now we can see the depth of field, and just here just we used to turn off the depth of field for the camera options, and here the depth of field is turned on, and here we can see the focal distance. And you may wonder about the depth of field. Just in my previous classes, for previous tutorials, just I explained you about depth of field. It's very simple, and just here basically this is the first one, the 13. Here we can see read the values, and we can decrease the depth of field, and so that it will be the out of focus area. Okay, and just we need to change this depth of field, and here just when the pumpkin is talking it should be focused, and while when the hand comes the pumpkin should be out of focus. So that is about the depth of field. Just you can use, and if you don't know about depth of field, and just in previous videos just to explain, and still if you don't understand, just you can search any YouTube videos. There are a lot of videos about YouTube about how to depth of field. Okay, and that's it about this thing, and just we can discuss this. Now we are going to discuss about the logo part, how it's revealing, and I will discuss you that thing. Okay, and just now here just we are going to look at this, how this logo is going to reveal our scene. So basically here just we can see, and this is the logo just which I created in the Illustrator, and this is not an Illustrator class. Okay, by the way, just to explain. And here just now what we can do here means just I'm going to show here, this is the comp3. Okay, and here we can see, and see basically just we can see, and here the blood drops here, these blood drops are revealing here, just we can see here, and so that these blood drops are coming here, and just now we can add this logo. Okay, and once we can unsolo these, and just we can see the breakdown, and here and see this one, actually this is a inverted logo. That means here the text is having PNG, and outside of the text is having a black. Okay, and just how I made means just once we can go to the pre-comp here, and just here just this is the Halloween final logo, and just here once we can see this one, and just here just I inverted this with the black solid, and just here just we can see, and this is the logo, and just I inverted this one, and just here, and here we can see matte is inverted. So here this is inverted with the black logo, and just later just we used to go this one, and here and just we animated this one, and see this is the logo, and just we added a camera, and we added a null, and just here we added this one, and here these drops here just these are not necessary, remove it, and just I don't need that one, and here we can see. And now once we can go to the comp3 here and see this comp3, and here we used to have some other shapes here, and these shapes just how I made means just once go to this effects and control, and here just I added these rough edges. Okay, and just I added the turbulent displays, and this I added the drop shadow, and just a slight amount of drop shadow, and the rough edges here, just the values here we can see, and just you can take the screenshot just if you how to make the drops like this. Just you can take the screenshot, and these are the perfect values to make the drops, any liquid drops or anything else. And just here, just I animated here. Just once we can go to the shape here, and just here, just with the help of this trim path, just I animated this one. Okay. And one more thing, just here, just after finishing this animation, just we need to place this one as the ease and ease. The control shortcut is F9. Okay. And that's it. And just I duplicated this one with the 4 times. And see here, and just if you want to change the randomness, just you can change this randomness here, and with the help of different turbulent size, it's up to you. Okay. And now just what we can do, and see here, and just now this one is totally converted to the red color. Okay. And just here, and this is a transparent, and now just we can take a new comp, and this is the final. And see here, and once we can solo this one, and this is I inserted here, and that means just here, and now it's covering the Halloween title is revealing like this. Okay. And just hope you understand about this Halloween title, just how I made the breakdown. And just if you're facing anything else, just once you see the project file, which I give you everything in the Google Drive description. And just if you like this tutorial, just please hit the like button, and please share this video to all of your friends, so that it's a very support for me, just I can make a lot of videos like this. Alright, and just hope you like this video, and just hope you enjoyed this video, just how to make this relevant, and see you in the next video. Bye.